Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Elite mode. We're still in Greensboro, but in Conspiracy, which is how many years from now? From season 1, 4, 6, no, I forgot. Alright, the case I'm going to do, again, Halloween kind of thing, is case 41. And which one of you guys has suggested me, and this case in particular, well, nothing creepy or anything, but it does include Halloween parties. So I'm going to do this case now, so need to forget who's the killer. I even changed my avatar in this game, so I put a costume on her for Halloween, so alright, done. Let's get in. Happy Halloween, Katarina. I'd ask if you have plans tonight, but I know you're on duty with B. Well, we can still dress as for Halloween, but yes, we have to be police uniforms. Speaking of monsters, we came to Greensboro University to dig up the skeletons in Rosetta Pierce's past, and boy did we find some. It turns out Rosetta created an elitist secret society called Ad Astra when she was a student. Ad Astra members believe they are superior to the sheeple, the rest of us. That's why Rosetta and her dreamlike minions made the mind-altering drugs under the dough, so it'd be easy to rule over the sheeple. I like to see them rule over me, but you gotta wonder if the new generation of Ad Astra has similar ambitions. Jones, you dressed yourself for Halloween, huh? What on earth are you wearing, Jones? This old sailor suit? Don't you think it's perfect for a night of Halloween fun? Can't believe it still fits me. Well, Jones, I doubt any beast you run into will be as ghoulish as... Nice one! Your Halloween fun will have to wait, Katarina. Rita, you got a knife in your head. Never mind my costume. Someone just reported a disturbance at a house party on Blackfriar Lane. The place belongs to a Gregory Lynn. And we already met him. What's that, Katarina? Lynn's the economics teaching assistant you met when investigating the murder of René Narcisse? Yes, that's him. We better check out what's going on at his party. Okay. Ooh, Halloween. Before I get into it, I want to show you my avatar. Here. Well, put the whole costume from the Elite shop together except for the hair, because I think this hair right now is better than this one. Fits perfectly. I'm dressed as Legolas. Alright, back into the game. What? Why is it repeating? Alright, skip. I don't know why it repeated. I didn't expect that when I... Alright, let's just get into the crime scene. Well, I could have showed you right now here, but whatever. Alright, let's get in. Well, nothing creepy, but it's a disgusting murder. Okay. Katrina, the guy on the couch has been slashed from shoulder to hip. God, his guts are spilling out. Sorry, I need a moment to compose myself. Alright, alright. Wait, Katrina, you're saying this guy is Gregory Lynn? The host? Yeah, that's him. Looks like the party ended early for him. Perhaps reassembling those broken metal pieces will tell us what happened. And this keychain you picked up has the victim's name on it, but the rest of what's written on it is faded. Let's recover it. Katrina, we got a Halloween murder on our hands, and you better solve it before the clock strikes midnight. That's right. So, how did he die? Katrina, thanks for my gory Halloween treat. Oh, you're a Catwoman? I doubt our victim feels the same, Martine. Yes, he probably didn't enjoy being sliced and gutted to death. From examining Gregory Lynch's wounds, I believe the killer used a scythe to split his torso apart. Quite apt, seeing it's the weapon carried by the Grim Reaper. Ooh. The cut was surprisingly clean, as though the victim was as easy to slice through as soft butter. This shows that the killer had sharpened their scythe extremely well. So the murder was premeditated. Martine, did you find anything else to help us pin down the killer? Yes, I found a weird heart-shaped piece of wood stuffed in the victim's mouth. Planchette, from the spirit board. I showed it to Gabriel. Turns out it's a planchette, part of a spirit board. A spirit board? Isn't that the thing people use to talk to the dead? Excitement, which means you're curious into this summoning mumbo jumbo. Well, whether it works or not, I'm not sure I want to know. Well, Katrina, the only thing the killer will be summoning is the judge for a lenient sentence. Good one. Alright, let's restore these metal pieces. Neighborhood watch in force. Oh. Katrina, this is a neighborhood watch sign. It seems our victim lived on a street where citizens like to keep an eye on each other. I'm not sure I like this. It says, this Halloween, no throwing eggs, no scary costumes, no loud music. The person who made this sounds like a real party pooper. Yeah. Wait, we know him. Kevin Charles is a philosophy professor who is mixed up in the Ad Astra business. Oh yeah, that. Charles is Rosetta's old mentor. It was his theory about some people being superior to others that inspired her sheeple ideology. The professor claims to have nothing to do with Ad Astra anymore, but if that's true, he seems to have got himself mixed up in another murder. Let's talk to him. Okay. Alright, now the keychain. Polly. Katrina, the names Polly and Greg are engraved on this keychain with a heart in between. This Polly must be the victim's girlfriend, which means she's probably at his party and must have already heard the bad news. We better see if the poor girl can reveal anything important about the victim. Okay. Alright, let's go to the philosophy professor first. Please, Better Katrina, you're here to interrogate me again about Ad Astra? I have nothing more to say. Well, we're here about something else, dude. Mr. Charles, we're actually here about your neighbor, who... with that blasted Gregory Lynch and his cacophonous revelry? Do you know I was just making my evening bowl of porridge, and it curdled thanks to all that ruckus. At least he's unknowingly provided ample material for my next book, The Futile Millennial. Well, your young neighbor won't be bothering you anymore, because he's been murdered. Gregory is dead? Yes, and as part of the neighborhood watch, did you notice anything suspicious this evening? As Socrates said, I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance. I'm sorry, Mr. Lynch has been murdered, but I must say I'll cherish the peace and quiet. Well then. Alright, let's go to Polly now. Oh, you're Red Riding Hood. Well, Miss O'Brien, we're investigating the murder of Gregory Lynch. We believe you were close. Greg was the love of my life. Mr. O'Brien, we're going to catch your boyfriend's killer. And you can help by telling us everything you know about him. Oh, Greg was just the sweetest guy, and so clever. He'd even help me with my international relations assignments, something he'd never studied. I always wondered what he saw in little old me. And just look at how many people came to his party. He was so popular. But all of them saw him being murdered. Well, the party moved into Greg's bedroom when it got colder, and the music was so loud that no one heard my poor baby's screams. So tonight's Halloween celebrations were also taking place in Mr. Linz's bedroom. That is our next protocol, Katarina. Okay. Let's go and investigate the bedroom. Ish, Katarina. I thought Carter was messy, but this room's a garbage heap. Well, luckily you still managed to find Gregory Linz's laptop. Let's unlock it. Hey, if you think this box of CDs is worth rummaging through, go for it. Okay. Let's unlock the laptop first. Alright, that's it. Let's get the victim's laptop straight to our favorite tech expert, Katarina. Okay. Six hours. Now let's look through the CDs. Oh my gosh, so many things here. There. There was a photo of the victim in that box of CDs, Katarina. Gregory is wearing the same wolf costume that we found him in, which means this picture must have been taken at tonight's party. Let's identify the guy next to him using our database. Okay. Let's identify this guy. You stole my costume idea. Katrina, the young man in the photo with the victim is Adrian, his 18-year-old brother. We should have a word with the poor boy about his brother's death. What is there on victim's laptop? Katarina, it's Tammy's first Halloween. Does he look adorable as a pumpkin? Oh, he's so adorable. Just good enough to eat, Cathy. But before you take the little bug trick-or-treating, can you tell us about our latest victim's laptop? Well, mostly I found academic research notes on economics, which makes sense since the victim worked in this field. But then I noticed his FriendNet profile was still open, and that he'd put up a public invite to his Halloween party tonight. And there was something very disturbing about one of the replies to his invite from someone called Moonface Horror Show. Clearly a pseudonym. The message included a picture of the Grim Reaper and said, "Greg, you're gonna be gutted tonight." Well, and we know that he was killed with the Grim Reaper's sight. A message about being gutted and showing the Grim Reaper? Knowing how our victim died, his killer must have written this threadnet post. Kathy, could you find any more information from their profile? Well, since Threadnet upped its security settings, I can no longer hack into accounts that have high privacy protection. But then my Alex spotted something. It's the name they used, Moonface Horror Show. Moonface Horror Show is a character in a Wind-Up Satsuma, one of Alex's favorite movies. So, whoever murdered your victim is also a fan. Well, Archeo will have much time to watch movies when you throw them in jail, Katarina. Yeah. Now let's go speak to his brother. This drink's for you, oh brother. Adrian Lin? We are... OMG, the police! Officers, there's no alcohol in my coarse reviver cooked cocktail, I swear. Mr. Lin, we're not here about underage drinking. We want to talk to you about your brother. I was literally just talking to Greg before he stepped out for a smoke and got murdered. How could this have happened? That's what we are trying to find out. Mr. Lin, did you notice anything at the party that could help us catch your brother's killer? To be honest, I was hoping these university students wouldn't notice a high school kid like me, so I just hid up here and didn't see or hear much. I guess I'd better call my parents and tell them Greg's dead. I can't believe it. Well then. Well, Katrina, this Halloween's been more trick than treat so far. We got called out to a student house party, only to find a host with his torso sliced through with a sight. Gregory Lynch's brother and girlfriend both seemed distraught about his murder. But the victim's neighbor, Kevin Charles, seemed miffed about his noisy party disrupting the peace. Could Charles have gone as far as to... Please, Inspector Katrina, I got something important to tell you. What is it, Officer Lucas? I just spotted someone running away from the party. Oh, nobody is running away. No, you're all suspects. You're not going anywhere. Alright, we guess up here, we're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!